friends, welcome back. It is actually Thursday and it's actually almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I took a little bit of time this week to just take some personal time and chill. So it was Memorial Day week, so I took pretty much Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to do a lot of projects around the house. I worked in my garden for a full day. I got that sort of situated, started my herb garden. I worked on a really pretty plate wall. I have been a collector of vintage plates for a very long time, and hold on, my humidifier is acting up. Let me go turn it off because it's super loud. Okay, I was just saying, I've been a collector of vintage plates for a really long time. It was actually a fun hobby of mine back in college, and it's funny because now they're more expensive than ever. I had a lot that had 25-cent stickers on them, so I missed that time of thrifting when things were actually thrifty. But anyway, I did a couple house projects, and it was really great to get those crossed off my list. I definitely tend to push things like that to the back burner when it's not business related. I spend a lot of my brain power and energy and time focused on my business, and I know I need to do a better job balancing. So I was really glad that I took some time, but it kind of means I'm behind. I am gonna try and make some soap right now. I have to make my pink sea salt and water lily, and then I am gonna make some candles and get ready for a market. I have 2 markets coming up this weekend. They're both outside. One is in Boston, and I'm very nervous about it just because it's Boston and the city and driving and all of that. Basically, Boston on Saturday, and then I don't know if you remember in a couple of vlogs back, I did one that was rained out really, really poorly. I'm doing it again because I'd already signed up for it, but it seems like it's gonna be a little bit better. So I'm going with a positive attitude and hoping that they'll both be great. The weather looks fabulous. So hopefully it will be a fun-filled weekend, but I hope you guys are excited to spend another week with me. Let's get to it. Okay, you guys, I changed my shirt because I just filmed a YouTube video. It is a collaboration video. I never have done an actual collaboration video before. I've only had like a couple sponsors where you just sort of say, you know, the company's name and whatever. I don't really love those. This actually is a video that I worked with the company. I sent them my outline, I gave them all my ideas, and they gave me a lot of creative freedom, which I really, really appreciate. And the best part is it's a company that I already use. So when they reached out to me, I was like, this is a match made in heaven. So it was really, really fun. I have to edit the video later today. I probably talked for about 20 minutes and I want to edit through. Hopefully it's like a 12 or 15 minute video, but it is the last video in the wholesale series. I hope you guys watch that if you're interested, and I hope you like it. And let me know if you want me to do more stuff like that. I know the vlogs are more fun and they're a little bit easier for me to film sometimes because there's a little bit less planning. It's sort of just like taking you along for the day. But either way, I'm gonna change back into my t-shirt and get going on the soap. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update, and I've been talking a lot, so I think I'm gonna make a coffee. It's about 2 o'clock and it has been pouring rain all day, but the sun is trying so desperately to come out. So hopefully the sun comes out, the coffee will go on, and we can get this soap made. Wish you guys could smell what it smells like in here. It's my favorite scent. It does act up a little bit, so I didn't film a ton of stuff, sorry. It's just kind of like a really fast process. The fragrance rises if you don't do it properly, and the second one didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but each time gets better and better. So it's still perfectly fine and good, but it smells amazing in here. It's my pink sea salt and water lily, and it's definitely like my second best-selling scent behind the vanilla and coconut right now. So I'm glad that I'm restocking those bars. But I also wrote down that I need to get hair ties for the studio because I just put my hair up with a rubber band, and if you have long hair and you've ever done that before, you know it's quite painful, and I feel like I just pulled out half the hair in my head and it doesn't look very good. But anyway, I'm going to try and remember to get that and batteries at the store. That's my studio shopping list. And then, yeah, so I actually am headed to the grocery store right now. I think I'm gonna call my husband and see if he still wants to make chili tonight. I had this like thing in my head that I wanted to make chili for dinner because it was pouring rain this morning and it was like 50 degrees out, so it was cold. But now the sun's come out and it's kind of like 80 degrees and it doesn't feel like a chilly night. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give him a call and see. But I just cleaned everything off the table. It's so nice to have that clean. Tomorrow I'm doing some candle work, so I want to make sure I had that all set to go, so that's ready. And yeah, we have to pack tomorrow. I was gonna try and do a little bit of like packing for the markets today, but it's already 4:30 and I just need to get home. So anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, we changed our game plan for dinner. We're gonna do Greek salads. Because my husband is addicted to these. I know it's not Greek, it's naan, but he loves to do like little Greek gyros with them. So he has his chicken. I'm gonna make a salad. And then the best part is olives. Olives are my literal favorite. I love them, which is so funny because I never liked them. And then I just decided one day I wanted to be an olive girl, and here we are. I love them. So we got olives. And then I put a little vegan feta on mine, and I have some tzatziki for him. But yeah, he does a lot more to his. Mine's just gonna be kind of a boring salad with like cucumbers, bell peppers, onions, lettuce. I will have this, even though it's not vegan, it does have milk in it, but it's so good. And then I got hummus and pita chips to have a little munchie. I always love when I'm cooking dinner to have a little like snack. It's probably because of all the traveling I did when I was a corporate retail buyer. We would go to like London, and I think where else did we go? Oh, Barcelona. I love that European like munchie before dinner. It's like an aperitivo, whatever. And then I just got a bottle of wine to have a nice little glass. But yeah, so it's gonna be so much easier. I'm kind of bummed because I was like a little excited about having chili for dinner, but it is definitely not chilly weather now. So I'm glad that we rearranged our dinner schedule. And this is the plate wall that I was telling you guys about. So I just finished, and these, I actually ended up cutting some rhododendrons from the yard because I saw on a TikTok, I saw someone like say that in England, they actually cut them. Like we love hydrangeas, they love their rhododendrons, which is so funny because if you're from New England, like every house has a rhododendron. Every single one. What I love is that you can change them out. I have a main plate here because it's our literal favorite place to be. And then all of these I've collected for the last like 20 years. I think no, it's not that one. One of these has like a sticker on the back that says 25 cents, which is so funny. I love this one with the gold. It's just so pretty. And then I actually have like a set. I use this in the Solette Soiree Valentine's Day table setting, which I love. And then I have a whole set of these as well. And this one is like so beautiful. It's like gold and intricate. It's just, oh, I just love these, and I can't wait to like update with the seasons. It is Friday and it is deep into the day. I spent most of the morning editing YouTube videos. I'm spending a lot of extra time on that collaboration video. I just want to make sure it's perfect. So I spent a good amount of time doing that and then getting myself ready for the markets. But if you hear any banging, we are getting the roof completely done. Not me, but my landlord is. And there are about 10 men up on our roof replacing it. So it's not gonna be the best for filming today, and I have the windows closed because they keep looking in here like, why is that girl talking to a camera? And there's a lot of activity going on outside the studio, so I don't think I'm gonna be here for too terribly long, but I wanna check on the soaps we made yesterday. I do need to pour a few candles. Yeah, and that's about it. But there's like legit a ladder in front of the door, and they're using it as like the main entry point to the roof. So it's not really ideal for us to be here today anyway. So we're gonna get the few things done. I should pack for the market tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle it here much. I also forgot to tell you guys, I got the candle jars last night at 7 o'clock. They sent me overnighted the revised candle jars from last week that were messed up, and they are perfect. So everything's solved. I am a few days behind. I'm supposed to ship my pre-order candles this week. It's already Friday, so that's not ideal. I hate doing that. I never should have done a pre-order, honestly, because of stuff like this, but it is what it is. And either way, I told everybody, I didn't have that many pre-orders anyway, and I told everybody that it would be this week shipping, so technically it's still this week. It's Friday. We'll get them out. I'm actually gonna pour them today, and then I'm gonna ship them tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna get all the boxes and everything ready. I'm coming in tomorrow early because this is a nightmare. I've been here for 5 minutes and I'm about to lose my mind at all the banging and the stomping, and Lucy's having a little bit of a fit. So not ideal. So I'm gonna come in early tomorrow before my market to pack and get everything, and then I'll ship all the candles then too. Wow, good morning, you guys. It's very early. I took a shower, but I didn't have time to do my makeup. It is 6:38 and I just packed up the car. I'm actually outside the studio right now. I couldn't pack everything yesterday. You saw the roofer guys, and they were supposed to come, the roofers were doing the roof yesterday, and I just didn't have time and I couldn't pack. I was completely obstructed, so I had to get here very early this morning, but we got it all done. I shipped my orders, so I've got all of those in the back there, and I'm gonna drop Lucy off at my mother-in-law's right now so that she can have her morning walk with all the other dogs, and then get myself situated. But happy market day. I hope you guys are excited. It looks like the weather's gonna be perfect. We are headed into Boston today. I'm a little bit nervous about driving, but I'll be fine. guys. I'm currently rushing around trying to get ready for market number 2. Last night was a little bit of a whirlwind. I was in Boston, obviously, so traffic around 5 o'clock when the event ended was kind of insane, and then getting my husband's truck out of the garage, circling around, waiting for my spot. I didn't get home till 7, and I was exhausted. So I didn't even turn the camera on. I even left the camera in the truck by accident overnight. So I picked it up this morning. We're getting ready. The weather is still perfect today, so thank you, Mother Nature. So grateful. But yesterday was actually really good, so I'm gonna chat with you and update you while I do my makeup, because I'm literally running late. One thing I always try and do, especially at newer markets, is befriend my vendor neighbors. In this case, I only had one because of the way it was set up. And the reason I do that is also to pass the time. But we basically chatted a lot about the market previously. So she's been doing the market for years. It changed locations. It was much better before. And it's downtown Boston in the spring, in the public gardens. Like, you really can't get a much better location. There's definitely tourists. Oh, that was one thing I kind of knew this going in, but a lot of tourists stopped by but didn't buy anything. So today's market, I'm going back. When was it? What month are we in? Oh my God, we're in June. In May, the beginning of May, I think the first weekend of May, I did this market and it rained. And it was really bad. I made my booth fee back, so that was good. Other vendors made $0. The weather wasn't great. I do think marketing of the event wasn't great. However, this time around, it looks like the entire field is filled with vendors. So I think it's like 20 vendors, and the weather's perfect. So we're gonna find out today if this market is a bust every single weekend, or if it just happened to be bad that weekend. I'm going with positivity. I'm going with that today's gonna be good and it will be fun. And it is now 7:52. I should probably leave. It takes about 30 minutes to get there, and they say we can't load until 9:30. Let me check it actually. Was it 9 or 9:30? But the last time I did it, I was like, I got there right on time and everybody else was there halfway set up. So, and I had to like really hand carry all my product to my space, and I don't want to do that today. So we're gonna check the email one more time, but I'm gonna get there a little bit earlier, I think. Okay, it is actually 9:30 set up. So the event's from 11 to 4, 9:30 set up, 30 minutes to get there, maybe a little bit extra. So I guess I have an hour before I actually have to leave. I do have to brush my teeth, but I want to show you my garden a little bit. I have been really loving gardening this year, and other than, I've always grown dahlias and zinnias, but I haven't done anything else, and this year I did seed starting, and my little babies, I just want to go check on them. It's so beautiful out. I'm going to take you into the garden. Plus my peony is in bloom, and that only lasts for like a little while. Whoa. So these are all my seed babies, and I think I need to fertilize them because they haven't grown a ton. We've got our hydrangeas. I did fertilize those. But yeah, we've got tons of stuff. So the dahlias are coming up in the back. These are some dahlias that I grew from seed here. I've got some celosia. I've got some salvia. I have some stock flower. That's that one starting to bloom. Some feverfew, and then I did like a row of Dusty Miller here because that was in my wedding bouquet and I loved it. It's got this like, I don't know if you can see, it's got this like fuzzy look to it. Okay guys, well, there are about 100 people, 25, in the spot where my booth is supposed to go, and there is a workout class going on, which was not made aware to us or anything. So I think all the vendors are literally circling around, kind of like WTF. So I just parked the truck like way far away. Hopefully I can see when the class is done, but as much as I'm trying to be positive, I'm like, this is the most disorganized event ever. Like, load-in's at 9:30, it's 9:21, so yes, I'm a little bit early. I'm 10 minutes early, and there's people I just showed you, like, working out. So, anyway, TBD on what's going on. I honestly am at the point where it's like, do I just drive home and lose the $100? Because this is just ridiculous. Excuse me, ridiculous. But I don't like to ever, you know, do something bad or against the rules or like have bad blood, especially when it's like a vendor run event. So I'm trying really hard to stay positive, but these kinds of things just piss me right off. Like, what the fuck? Hello you guys. So I just got home and my camera was on some weird settings, so I didn't get to show you guys packing up, but it was pretty much a little bit of a situation. I didn't get to show you guys packing up, which is fine because I literally just threw everything in the bins and then I double parked and just got out of there. So basically, no matter how positive we started the day, the market wasn't as good as I was hoping and the weather was perfect. So this is a good example of just like trying a bunch of stuff. I know markets this year, sorry, I'm literally like laying like this because I have the worst headache because I've been wearing my sunglasses all day. So forgive me for this strange angle, but it's just what feels good right now. Anyway, this is sort of one of those things of just like trying a bunch of markets. I tried it twice. It's just not good. The traffic isn't there. And I actually got to talk to the owner, or not owner, but the organizer. And I came to find that the location is being really difficult. So there was no music, there was no food, there was no alcohol, even though there were restaurants all the way around. And the town is being very difficult with permits for those things. So she's not able to bring a lot of that, which I personally feel like a market of this type does better on the weekends when there's like a relaxed vibe and there's food and drinks available. My friend runs markets and that is always part of it, and they're always really good and people have a lot of fun. So I think when you just like set up shop and it's just shopping, there's so much less reason for people to come out. So it was just not trafficked well, and now I kind of understand why. The other thing I had heard, she posted on like a Facebook group, and basically they took it down because people were complaining there was no parking, so they couldn't go to events like that. So A, they took down any marketing that the poor organizer tried to do, and then on top of it, people won't show up because parking is really bad, which is true. So with all those things said, it's just like not a great venue, and that's just what I learned. So now I know that that one's not for me, and that's okay. But I went to the grocery store. I just got stuff for a salad. It's so hot out, but it's okay. It's better than rain. And I'm just going to chill. I literally am laying here and I genuinely feel like I may not get up. I think Brian's gonna have to bring me my salad. I hope you guys had fun this week. I will see you in the next one. Bye.